Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 where we play as the Empire of Anglia. I have to say this is a day away but I'm still salty about the crusade that happened over here in the Damascus Empire. But in the future there will be one day when we are going to be able to have a successful crusade happen. Here he has the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire, has a few enemies, but not that much. So we'll see. When the time comes, we'll attempt a new attack on his life, so we'll have to check that out. What do we know at the moment? We have the Kingdom of Ireland, Wales and Scotland fighting each other. We could create another title here. I think making ourselves another title, like the one with the Empire of, or the Kingdom of Anglia, is going to be pretty good for us. But I'll have to see about that later on. We received a few holdings, or we inherited a few holdings from one of our people. Let's see. So he's our heir. He's our son, marshal, and vassal. Let's see, if I want to grant you titles, like what titles do we have? We have these three, we have this one. Middlesex, Oxfordshire, Worcestershire. Is Worcestershire good? It does produce us quite a bit of money. Okay. Our castle holding here. What other titles could we give away? Let's see. Okay, so there's these ones, basically, that are now under our control. What if I give them to one of our daughters? She is unlanded and he's unlanded as well. He is in a prison. We cannot grant her titles, but we could grant him. I want to look into my vassals. Like, could I look for them maybe? I want to buy culture. Yeah, no special buildings here. So I want to give this territory by culture and stewardship. Culture, religion, and stewardship. So let's say I would like here. Let's click like so. Let's grant to. If we go by stewardship, this guy is Norse, but he's Catholic. Our steward and vassal, she is a Cathar. Maybe we can convert her. This guy is 50, has 22 stewardship, Anglo-Saxon and Catholic. Now I would like to give him some land. I could give him all this land. And we would lose 5 territories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Let's do that. I am putting my faith into him that he will do a good job here with this territory. Another dynasty point here. Well, we're halfway towards architected ancestry. Go on a pilgrimage. I'm not gonna go with the religion one. And other than that, we'll check the popular opinion. We are at -2, which means that we could also go for another war. Let's see, what do we have on her? Disputed heritage secret. If we demand conversion, there's an 84% chance. Okay, and we can't use the hook, but we'll try to demand a conversion there. The rest of our people, they're Catholic. Good. She has embraced Catholicism, that is wonderful. This will improve our relations. Demanded my conversion. Okay. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. It will be my pleasure. Let's see. He wants 50 to get this. Sure. Let's ransom our people. Let's try to get as many of them back as we can. With these countries, can we arrange any kind of big war? 13,000 for only this territory. Not good enough. Shall we... We should probably try to get a bit more. We could go against him, but we don't have enough troops. So even though we could get many of them, as an idea, I guess we do not have enough. What is our progress towards Trebuchet? Well, nothing close enough. So I would like to destroy the regiment, and we'll create a new one, and we're gonna make here mangonels. 0.3, this is a 0.2, effective up to forts level 10. And we'll increase it to level 5. A detailed story. The lady over there is refiling a tightly grasped glass for the third time since joined by their spouse. A relationship on the brink of collapse. That lord on the other side of the hold is wearing the same boots as yesteryear. Financial troubles. Everyone is hiding something, and with a practiced eye, even the smallest of details will show you the whole picture. Observant to details, scheme resistance for 3 years. Look at that, 44 gold per turn. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know yet who, someone is plotting to kill my daughter. We must stop the villain who is behind here. Let's check. You stay on disrupt schemes then. Ah, there is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all what is the good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated too close to me seem to think so. We lose some stress, gain some opinion, because we're the light of the party. Internal affairs, you organize levies. Here we're working. Where is she working at? What a feast! I will remember the days spent with Countess Leofraru Halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and yeah, we'll get back to work. Let's see, am I still converting the culture here? Yes. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Nephew taken prisoner. Go on a pilgrimage. No, I do not care about that. We can imprison some criminals here. A fornicator. As far as her. We can usurp a title from the Kingdom of East Francia, and that title requires us to pay 250 gold. You know, we might just do that when we get 250. As for our troops, we'll just sit still for a while. We've been playing pretty aggressively. Unfortunately, we had these great fails against the Damascus, and they're pretty strong. Like, look at that. They have really strong men-at-arms, like they have the heavy fighters. And they can afford to have heavy fighters because this land is mostly plain. Here, when fighting in these forests, it's not that good to have them. I was shocked when I caught Wilgifu trying to steal from a travel chest of the visiting reeve. Okay, she gave me the impressive speech on how she now understood why what she has done was wrong. Humble? Sure. $250, we will take this title away. There we have it. And now this territory is under Munster. Grand titles. Yeah, there's nothing to be granted there, more than we have had already. What about our relations? Too many duchies. Okay, so there is a duchy somewhere in here. If we're gonna take a look at our domain, Duchy of Visby, Duchy of Huis, Mercia, East Anglia, ECX, and Lower Lorraine. Okay, the petty kingdom of ECX, we need this? Yes. East Anglia, we kept it mostly out of certain wheels. Duchy of Mercia, which is pretty good. Duchy of Huis. Oh, we didn't have earlier the Duchy of Huis, but now we do. Or the Republic of Huis. 31 development, pretty good control. Is this the one with Oxfordshire? Probably is, right? The Earldom of Gotland with the Duchy of Visby. But we don't have this title. So we need to give away one of these. Lower Lorraine. Tailor's Guild. This produces us a lot of gold. I wouldn't give this up. Maybe we will give this away. I know it's the petty kingdom of East Anglia. But let's try this out. Let's see. Nephew. Shall we filter them by of East Anglia? And now we're going stewardship. She's our steward and vassal. Yeah, let's give her a bit of power. And I think now she should be happy with us, mostly because we don't have too many duchies. Empty council position, our spy master. Don't know what happened with our spy master, which is our brother, but we'll have to check it out. We'll bring our daughter here. Neighboring, our brother died of natural causes. And we gained a lot of stress because our brother died. Well, what can we do? $14,000 troops. We're pretty close at reaching the level that we want. Here maintenance would be 0.42. Some of my counselors believe that the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. So who do we want to help? Studying martial could be good. Studying intrigue, that would be better. Studying learning, that would be best almost. But intrigue seems to be pretty important. I would also like to increase the size of this man-at-arms, or maybe something more impressive. Like pikes. A snake at court. I am heading to my chamber to enjoy the blessed sleep when I feel a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. What did you call my sister, you libidinist? Okay. The life of the court, right? Titles that can be created, inherited in prison. Let's see. What now? She has finished promoting our culture here in Visby, which is absolutely awesome. It means that we're going to get a bunch of gold. Let's see, levies. Some light cavalry. I guess we'll go with this. But we're already constructing this in the region. What would bring us money with 1600 troops? I guess a war here. War with France seems like the better choice. like for this entire region. But it's empty land. There is some farmland. What if we were to go to war with East Francia? They don't seem to have a lot of power. Like, we could push for that or go for a holy war. Either here or here. Here we also have a village. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my guest Willa is scheming against my daughter. She's just our guest. Throw her in jail then. Let's see. Ransom. She does not want anything from me. Negotiate release would be with demanding conversion of renounced claims. Maybe we'll leave her to die in the dungeon. While my son Prince Leofric certain knows a thing or two about troop composition, Empress Malusha thinks it is time for him to widen his horizons. I could acquire some new tomes, prepare a few assignments, tutor him a little. Which subjects do you think would benefit Leofric the most? Diplomacy or theology? Diplomacy. Our wife is becoming pretty good at taking care of the state. Now, what will be the deal with our next son? He's gonna be a great diplomat, but still average. We really need to make a son who will be good at stewardship. Max hostile scheme +1. Promoting culture. And now we have a bunch of territories with our culture. But more would be better, as technology is pretty important. I am thinking on whether I should be focusing on doing this in most of the territories that we already have. Yeah, let's work on increasing development, I guess. To 40. You know, we can increase like these areas, probably get a bit more development. Though the Gaels or these Scots here with the Gaelic and the Pictish faction could be pretty strong. They're in high medieval as well, although, or are they? The Picts, no, they're in early medieval. They just opened the other ones. Converting religion. Yeah, I guess I am going to be focusing a bit on changing the religions of these territories. Almost everybody is Catholic, but I am going to continue. You will still organize our levy, that is great. You will disrupt our schemes. Agne of East Anglia can marry our half-sister. She is intelligent. So I would like her to have a husband, which is, let's see, what kind of traits? Like, these guys are too old. Someone who's younger and maybe either beautiful, like this. This guy is beautiful, he's French. This vastly imperial will lose some, or she'll lose some prestige, but I think that will be good. Should have made their children of my own. Okay, where are we at? 20,000 troops, okay. I would be lying if I said it was not a little pleasing to see the way Duchess Leofard squirmed when I let her know what I knew. Taking me aside in private, my steward wants to know what she can do about it. A little money goes a long way. She's at 100. There is nothing to be done. I only want you to worry. She gains stress. Oh, a little gold goes a long way. Let's do that. Okay. I would also like to build a new building. The thing is, some of these territories cannot be upgraded if we don't raise the level of the castle. No matter what type of mayor we have. Like, let's take a look here. So we're gonna look Banbury, which is one of the territories here, we gave away to this guy. I think I'm gonna revoke the lease. We are gonna give them another territory later on, but for now we're gonna take away grant to a low noble, yes. And if I wanna upgrade this, it says what? The city center building, Banbury has city center building or its upgrades. City center is here. Okay, and for these buildings, we will need to be a keep. So let's pick the next level of the keep. Nominate a candidate. Well, what happened to my son here? He is our heir. Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't able to be an heir anymore, but it's good that he came back. So now, let's go to France and decide to take that. Utrecht. Yeah, we can take this as well. This is Nederschicht, or the petty kingdom of Utrecht. Get a higher title, I guess. Holy War for the duchy to get some Paragon of Virtue. I could do that as well. I guess let's spend some prestige. It's a small war that we will do here. We don't even need to do anything special. So I'll click raise local army. Good. Yeah, these guys can go home. Okay, we captured him in force, and that's it. So that was our war here. Valdesianism and Dutch. I offer Guy my sincere thanks as he stares angrily at me through the haze of alchemy. It was not easy to find someone to volunteer to test my collection of substances. For him it has been an evening of pain, burning sensation, and the occasional unconsciousness. We are not quite done yet, or this has been most insightful. Get less intrigue, experimental poison instead of what? Risky experimental poison. He's our brother-in-law. But he's Herculean. He loses 50 opinion of us. Like this, he loses 35. Okay. Pretty weird that we're doing all this. At a dinner party in Dover, I have strategically selected a seat next to the sensible Cinderif. She has drawn me into a discussion about her tomb collection. Though I know little of such things, I find myself mesmerized by her passion of the subject. Her beautiful eyes are positively glowing, and the deep insight behind her words are clear, even to a novice like me. I could listen to her forever. She's beautiful and astute intellect. Okay, so she can become our lover, and either she gets, or if she gets the hint. If she doesn't get the hint, we get 500 lifestyle experience. How interesting. Can you explain more? Gain 500 learning lifestyle experience. Let's do that. Okay. How about a bigger war, huh? Declaring a war for this, there's nothing here. With this area, we don't have a claim. Apparently, Finland has 3,000 troops. Holy war for the duchy would be that. Or a claim would be this or this. Is there anything that's here? No. Just a bunch of land. How do we take on this war? I always feel like it's probably better to go war here. We have 22,000 troops, so I think it's probably better to do this before anything else. And we'll do that. Okay, the war goal is this territory right here. We are going to be raising all our armies here. We can call on our ally for 750. Yeah, he's not gonna do us any good. I'm starting to get in a better mood from our last crusading defeat. Okay, let's see. We have the siege weapons here, so I'll go attack them there. I'll reinforce with this army. We'll bring this one here, and with this one we're going to go on that side. Just to keep our troops better united than before. Let's see, if we keep them together, yeah, the progress will be going pretty well. Here is going to be very slow, but the attrition will not be that high. I am going to be speeding it up just a bit. We're at war with the big Francia and they have their capital here, so it's going to take us a while probably to kick them out of the war. Our acquaintance has died in my dungeons. Our vassal has creation to a faction to install Ethelward of Anglian throne against us. Siege 1, good. Let's go there. I am going to take this army away. And let's see if we can take down probably this fort. Fresh converts volunteer. Conversion favor for 5 years, providing us with 25% more levy. He has become a physician as well. That is nice. We will have our war goal soon. New messages. Ask the head of fate for gold. We will do that. Okay, I would like now to also think of a way to make even more money. Let's see. You here. You are not done with this. It will take 6 months. Okay, we'll wait just a tiny bit more. How much is the attrition here? Is it still... It's at 0%? Because this is not the enemy? Oh, we are in West Francia. We're gonna go this way then. Okay, and there's their 9,000 troops. Let's unite them. Our cavalry is probably here, right? Yeah. So not the best place. Let's go after that army there. Okay, so we're trying to get after them. Apparently they're in a different war as well. Ah, there we have it. We caught them. Nice. A few big battles. Our light footmen are taking some damage, mostly because they do have horses, and this is apparently in a plain. The light footmen in the plain taking the biggest damage. Let's go after them here. Try to get the war goal back. Prisoners can be ransomed. A few of these guys here and there. But only we'll release them, but after the war. Nice. Good. So now we've won that battle. Let's continue our besieging of the area. Another castle is going down now. Okay, so they're coming with a bigger army on this side. This is one of their allies, the Bavarian King. Okay, so they got themselves a few great allies, which is like good for him. Can we escape here in time? My vassal Duxio has been wounded and injuries run deep. I fear that his body is not strong enough to fight this on its own. I feel death lingering, sitting down beside him. Our daughter came of age and she's a brilliant strategist. Okay, shall we return? We shall retreat from that battle, while also attacking with a bigger army. Our brother has created the Cadet Branch of Anglia. Okay, nice. Finally we are here and we get Schemer. A lot of intrigue. And I think at this point it's about time we change. If we go on the war side, like for a Crusader, I think going on this in this direction would be really awesome. Probably one of our future sons. And then we have stewardship here. Either we get free stewardship, or we get this agent acceptance, or we get the monthly income. Let's go for domain focus. Wait, you. Is there anybody in our lands? I do not see them. So the answer to that would be no. Nice. Our glory is widely known. We shall be... Actually, we should go this way. Try to do some work pretty close to our armies. You have pretty few supplies. I guess this war will take just a tiny bit longer. But this is all the time that we have today for this particular episode. If you have enjoyed it, as always, don't forget to leave a like. It does help the channel grow. And please let me know what you think about this campaign and how shall we proceed. If you have any ideas on how to do a good crusade, definitely let me know about that. As for today, I thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.